Next, our topic is the radio frequency identification technology. Short form is RFID. It is an identification system using tagging and labeling of an object. So this system is used for tagging and labeling of an object. Let us see RFID IoT system. A tag enables identification of an object at a different location and times. So by using this tag, we are able to identify the object at a different location and times. For example, a product, a parcel, postal article, person, bird, animal, vehicle or object can have a tag. So these are treating as an object, and these objects are have a tag or a label in order to make the identification feasible. So for identification of them, we are tagging or we are making in a label for our convenience. The reader circuit of an ID can use UART or NFC protocol to identify the tag. Suppose if I want to identify the tag through from my reader circuit, it uses the ID of NFC protocol or UART protocol. By using this protocol, I am going to be identifying the tag when the RFID tag is at a distance less than 20 centimeter. So these protocol UART and NFC protocol will work when the RFID tag is at 20 centimeters only. An active NFC device or mobile generates an RF field which includes the current in RFID and generates enough power for RFID. So if you are using the active near field communication devices or mobiles, it generates a radio frequency field which includes the current in RFIDs and generates enough power for RFID. By using this, it provides appropriate power for the RFIDs. Using that power, the RFID transmit the identification of tag contents. By using this power, RFID transmits the identification of tag content. Passive device drivers power from the electrical current induced in its antenna by incoming RF signal from a reader or hotspot. If you observe here, passive device drivers, already we are familiar with what is a passive device drivers. So these device drivers do not have its own source. Without providing this source, it won't works. So passive device driver power from the electrical current induced in its antenna. So the electrical current will be inclined produced in its antenna by the incoming RF signals from a reader or hotspot. So how the electricity will be induced? By the RF signals. So where these signals will be generated? Through from the reader or hotspots, and then transmits the tag information back. Through these hotspots or the reader circuits, the information can be transmitted tag to the device to and fro. The active device has an inbuilt power source and transmit the information on its own. So we are familiar with active devices. So it is having its own power sources. So it is possess of an inbuilt power source, that is a battery, and it transmits the information on its own. So by providing this own power source, it transmits the information on its own. Hotspots consist of wireless transceiver or Wi-Fi transceiver for internet connectivity. Suppose if you are using the hotspot, it consists of wireless transceivers or wireless Wi-Fi transceivers for the internet connectivity. It receives a signal from a number of RFID tags in an organization and transmits the data to the web server over the internet. Suppose if you are using the hotspot, it receives the signal from the RFID tags within an organization. So if I am using within an organization, that RFID signals can be transmitted from the internet through the web server to the target device. The hotspot connect to the internet for IoT services, applications and business processes. So by using these hotspots connects through the internet, we are using the IoT services, applications and business processes. A mobile or wireless nearby the device can also function as a hotspot. If you are using the mobile or wireless technologies nearby the device, can also function as a hotspot. This is also acting as a hotspot. RFIDs form an IoT networks. By using this RFIDs, it also forms an IoT network. They connect to the internet and then to the IoT server. So this IoT network connect to the internet and then to an IoT servers. An IoT server consists of RFID identity manager, device manager, data router, analyzer, storage and database server and services. These IoT server consist of RFID identification manager. So by using this identity manager, it identifies the device, and also the device manager, it used to identify the devices. Data routers, so we are familiar with the data routers. Through this we are analyzers, storage and database servers and the service.